All right, we are live. This is From the Dust Podcast, Side Stories with James. Just a little bit of my adventures and some of the stories of me growing up and as an adult. Let's see what happens. This is a little bit different from the testimonies and stories. So I got a couple of the fellas here, and you know, I didn't know what the topic was going to be tonight. I got many topics, things that I've been through, but let's get into it. All right. Have you guys ever been punched in the face at all?
Yes.
Yes, everybody has.
Yeah, but there's a difference though.
Yeah.
Punched in the face by a girl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so high school, right? James is James in high school. You know what I mean? There's a situation where my compadre was going out with the girl, right? And they broke up. They had their problems, and so she took her anger out, Mr. James. So she comes and what does she do? Confronts me, gets mad at me, and decks me right in the face, bro. And I don't know what hurt more, if it was the hit herself, or if it was my ego, or like hitting me in front of the friends. If that's what did it, bro. Now and it wasn't just once, bro. It was twice. Has that happened to you guys? Anything like that?
Oh, it's happened to me numerous times.
I was slapped in the face because I basically told the girl what's what. Really honestly, so sick and tired of pandering. What what is it? Guys are horrible. I can't always find that one guy. Blah 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 blah. I just had enough of it. Because we all know the story. Like really wanted a nice guy. Nice guy. And last place to be honest, was the bar with the drunk guys. Basically, yeah. Basically, told the truth on that point. Got smacked in the face.
And in a situation like that, what would you guys do? I mean, the people we are now, it's pretty much different. Our attitudes and outlook on life is pretty much different. You can, your mind would tell you, hey, take it easy, you're a believer, Christian, or you're a good guy. But back then, bro, as a dude in high school, you don't hit me, in front of the friends, and my attitude is like, I didn't completely be a person I would have. To be honest, I'm not proud of the ending and the outcome of it. She did hit me twice, and there wasn't gonna be a third time, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, she hit me right, and I had to gently stop her, and then she goes and gets some of the homegirls, right? And so all the girls come and they approach me. Hey, did you put your hands in and say, look, she has her situation and she did what she did. You know what I mean? I know I have no right, but she hit me in the face. You know what I mean? But what's a man to do? You can only take so much. Yeah, they did slide, bro. And I've learned that if that were to happen now, my frame might be different. And I learned a lot as a kid growing up that that's not how you act. You know what I mean, man? There's better way of doing things. And back then, James was a knucklehead and he was running the streets. And those are one of my adventures, man. You know what I mean? Getting hit in the face by a girl in front of all my friends, man, and really testing my ego and testing the that dude I was back then, man. It was pretty embarrassing, dude. And I can never forget it, bro. You know what I mean? It's something that I gotta live with, and man, something I think about all the time. And I just high school days, I cherish them, dude. They're fun, but yet at the same time, lessons learned, man.
Yeah, you said it, man. You gotta people to test our egos about that. So.
I don't know. So what are some of the things you've been through that your ego or your pride or something that was tested? Like, man, like, dude, like, did it just happen? Like, you were looking around, like, how do I react to this? What do I do in this situation? Do I do I take action or do I humble myself and just walk away, or was it something like you were just straight embarrassed and not know what to do with it?
Mm. That's a good question. I think now as a Christian, I definitely know the humble way has to be the way out. And I'm trying to think of this scripture about God gives grace to the humble, but He's against the proud. So everyone got to be against Him when moments like that of anger or crying out. So, yeah, man. There's a lot of times where I try my tongue to keep going on and pray for them and let the Lord handle that. A little example, I didn't get punched in the face. I got a little embarrassed because I was sharing the word to someone at Starbucks this week, and he just totally was not happy with it. And I was like, can I just share about my story about how God has saved me from suicide or no overdose? And he was interested. He was not good. And I felt so rejected, man. It wasn't a punch in my face. I just thought it was a punch in my heart. And I wrote a song. And I'm like, no worries, God bless you, man. And there's another guy I was willing to have share. So I felt a little better. So, yeah, man, just always gotta humble yourself and we gotta handle that.
Yeah, it's an ego check. Sometimes the thing that probably the thing that angers me the most is when I feel disrespected, and that's something God really had to work with me in my life was my anger, and I feel like someone did me dirty. My mouth and my actions would get me in a hole. It'll put me in a deeper hole than I'm already in. So through the years growing up, being hit or being disrespected or talked to down, and me opening up and saying things I shouldn't. God really had to humble me, bro, and do work in my heart. You know what I mean? Now, you can. I don't know if I want to say it's a weakness, but I'm at a point where someone can, do me wrong or do me dirty, but yet at the same time, I'm going to be there. You know what I mean? It's the pain that I had to go through, or the hurt that I had to go through to teach me to be a more humble person. Does that make any kind of sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
As a parent now, especially, like you really have to learn to turn the other cheek point. For me and my pride, I think it is mainly my kids will love to test, especially my son. Granted, he has. I think it also stems because of the way he's been taught from his father. And then on top of that, you also have the generation that they're living in, where there's no shame in what they look into. They say whatever they think or believe. They boast about it, and when you try to put them in check, and they believe they have something, they completely disrespect you, and they can talk to you in any way. And when you try to teach them a correct way to go about it, and they completely ignore it, it really infuriates you. And that's what I've actually learned. My kids just have mass patience, especially with the kids that my son's hung around with, and just let them go along with it and just kind of like breathe it out. I mean, especially when it comes to his mom. There's been times where him and his mom just got into some massive fights, and sometimes I have to let myself instead of let my I'm husband, I gotta go in there and help her, and it needs to be she's got this, because your pride does that. You'll be like, you have to defend your wife, but in reality, but in reality, your wife back her up when she needs you, for sure. But that's mainly my pride. Is understanding that, and then the final part is like, especially when you know you didn't handle the situation correctly. That's when it hurts me though, because then I realize how my pride go. When I could totally handle that situation completely different. I've personally been cold clocked by my kid. I love them to death. This is what you have to deal with sometimes when it comes to kids with special needs. And like you argue with yourself. So part of you wants to retaliate, but I give credit to God on this one. There's the other part where you're like, hold yourself back. he's in an area where he has no idea what he's really doing. He doesn't understand the consequences going on for it. And as a father, you have to protect yourself and your family from going over that edge. I have never hurt my son in any way. I've never retaliated in that manner. I can 100% say that I've probably handled situations worse than they should have been. And it's a work in progress, but yeah, as a man, like nowadays, I think I'm doing far better than when I was a kid, because when I was younger, I was just clocked him in the face, which is wrong. It's very bad, but I'm glad that I know that that's not where I am anymore, you know? So I think that's kind of what goes on for the pride check in that manner. Even that, like any fight I've ever been into, I don't think I've ever responded in a way of like pride's hurt. Like even when I got smacked by a girl in the face, I laughed at it. That was hilarious because I knew where it was at. I got in a fight with my buddy. He was drunk. Wasn't really going over, and my wife basically told him to look the crap out of him. Did it again. It was really not a. I don't think I've had challenged more on pride than I have kids. In reality, and my spouse.
No, as a believer, as a Christian, I never been hit by my son, and I don't think it will come to that. But like someone's gonna go through it. What you've been through it. What kind of advice would you give them to be able to, like, you know what, these are my kids, man. Like, how does one handle that situation? You know, and it must have hurt at the same time, and I know it must have angered you at the same time. What's the best way to deal with it?
You can't get personal about it. Even though it's like very personal. Even though it's extremely personal. You have to be the adult in the situation. You have to recognize that kid is a kid. It's still a kid. You can't change that. There's no magic that goes, oh, well, you know, he hit me, so I get to do it. No, there's not. Now, 20 years ago, dude, you'd probably get laid on your ear. Like, no joke. I've heard, like, my parents have been active across the world. You have to disrespect parent. Just the way that kid like sometimes speaks to us. Like, my mother would have backhanded me hard. Just like I would have been laid on my butt. Nowadays, though, it's not that way. As a Christian, though, I think for advice, you have to understand that God first calls you, and I think you really know where you're at mentally in that point, and you have to give grace to God. Like I said, there's no point where I've really had to walk out the house. I've had to, because if I did, I would literally throttle my kid. But I always came back to it, you know, because I realized this needs to be done. And like I said, there's been times where I've had him restrained, and it hurts. I think that's the big part. You have to understand that you have to have conditions on top of that. Because there's no way you're going to be able to do this. You don't have that. If you don't realize that you're dad or mom, you just kind of go as an individual, you're not going to be able to do this. Because you have to understand, like when I came to this relationship with my wife, I realized I know the responsibility. This is my kid. This is my son. Not just a step, not the name. He's still my child. And I want him to have the best that he can have. And I want to love the way the Father loves me. So I have to walk according to that point. So if he starts when he was younger, when he tried to come at me, we were taught him in restraint, and it killed me because there was times when he tried to do it out in public, which is very, very, very cool to do. And don't get me wrong, you'll get back. You'll get major backlash from a lot of people because they have no idea what's going on in the situation. And then the drawing point from that, you have to know when to stop doing restraints, because the fact of the matter is you get big from that, and you're going to realize I have to take the gloves off and step back. So for a regular kid, personally, I don't really know. Like with my daughters, they don't go that far, and I think for that. But living with a special needs kid, especially like that, is just a whole ball game. Regularly, when your kid is basically normal, it should be far easier. You can teach them, they learn how to make proper decisions instead of taking you off time or doing things you just want to on impulse. As bad as a kid that has an oppositional defiance disorder. So for him, it basically does it like that. It's just on a note to go forward. And we have to work on him. Like for example, this year we got some meds regulated and everything was doing fine. And then right when COVID hit, his dad came back to town. COVID hit. He had to come back home, and that just threw everything out the door. So that's the other thing you can look into when it comes to that is understanding environment. So like I said, I could go on like hour and hour this whole entire thing. But that's the best I can say. You're gonna have to have the father's heart in order to do this because there's no other way you would do it.
I don't know. I know Christian and maybe 12 boy them don't understand. You yet to have kids, am I right? Is that something you want in the future?
That's correct.
Man, take it in and then the lessons, bro. Because our Marcus has kids, obvious, and but kids, bro, kids are a blessing, bro. They're gonna put you to test. You know what I mean? They grow up fast. They definitely do. My oldest just 15 in June. My daughter just turned 13 in August. So they grow up fast. Has your pride in testing when ever been tested, Christian? Something to think about, like as men, I know we all get tested and our egos are strong, man. But what are some of the things as a man that you had to be tested on, and you had to humble yourself and know you had to do right instead of taking man, like I'm just gonna take action or I'm gonna do this instead of just doing the right thing. Ever been tested in a way like that? I think about you. You seem like a real humble person, bro, and don't know if you've been through much, but if you haven't, learn from us, man. Learn. I don't know. We'll see. This is just a test of the side stories to see how it goes. We'll work on and some content to work on and see how it runs next time. But yeah, man, let's we'll close it and thanks for coming. Now, some work to be accomplished, and we'll see what happens next time, man. Go have a good one.
All right, you too.